Hello friends and welcome to another replay analysis. This time we're going to look at Elder Titan here. Great name. He's Legend 5, he's in a party game. So we got 4 people in a party plus an invoker random in the offlane. That's a little unfortunate. And then the enemy team is a 5 stack. We've got all sorts of ranks here. We're not going to worry too much about it. You had some questions. You weren't sure what to do in this lane with an invoker. That's fair. And then because it was a bit of a rough start, you just felt you didn't know what to do in the mid game. So we're going to take a look at that, see how we can help direct you a little bit. The first thing I want to say, you're right. This lane sucks. Because if we look at the enemy lane, we have probably Crystal Maiden and Monkey King. You know, they're a 5 stack too, so they could be doing something weird, but this is the most normal lane I would expect to see. And Invoker off lane, just not very strong. Who would win in a fight? Your off lane versus their safe lane. It's their safe lane. Monkey King, the strongest hero in this lane. Even though ET is supposed to be a lane bully, ET can win many lanes, but not against Monkey King. Monkey King, as soon as he hits 4 hits with his passive, he heals everything you did to him and does bonus damage to you. He will just not lose this lane. You can't really bully this lane. You can try to bully Crystal Maiden if she's on her own, but not the Monkey King. And so this Orb of Venom, I think, is not very useful because you are not going to be the one chasing for damage. And that's what Orb of Venom is. You are more likely to be running away, avoiding the 4th hit on Jingu Mastery. So I think a Windlace would be a lot better. Because Windlace lets you chase a little bit as well, but it has that defensive potential as well. Whereas Orb of Venom is like purely aggressive, and that's just not going to cut it against a Monkey King. So that alone, I think, would help the lane a bit, because this is 300 gold that I just think is not going to do that much.
30 seconds to go.
I think if you have the ward, you need to walk out at the start, especially if you had gotten a Windlace. By the time, let's see if you actually end up going. Let's speed up a little here. Yeah, we're standing still a while, and now I see them here, so we're not going to get to place the ward. But let's go back. You were kind of waiting around now already. Go back a little further. All right, so you're already standing still, and look where they were. They, I guess, were slow out the lane, so they're quite far back here. And if you had come out, especially with the Windlace, I think you could have easily placed a ward somewhere around here without getting spotted. So if you're going to take a ward, I think it's really good to do that. Go ahead and get out the lane. Now, technically, Monkey King should always beat you when he turns into a courier and get here, but in pubs, he may be slow. I don't know if this ward is that useful. I think you're going to stand in this area a lot, so I think it's just gonna overlap with what you see a lot of the time. That spirit only hit, I can see right here, 23 damage. It only hit Crystal Maiden and this melee creep. So we're missing. I know you said you made some mechanical mistakes, so I won't harp on it too much. But also I will, because it is kind of what ET does, so I kind of have to say it. You missed out on 20 damage from the Monkey King, and then the other 3 creeps, which would have been 9 more damage. So less than like 50% of the max potential of using this spell. And even if you had hit everything, it's not going to make the biggest deal here because you are kind of close to the tower, so I'm not going to stay on too much. But it is just a good habit to make, to try to hit everything with the spirit. Try not to aggro this creep. Okay, it's going to go back. But you just don't want to get the lane too weird. All right, camps have spawned. So typically what you see, okay, nice idea. I saw you trying to wait for it. You want to hit the lane creeps, the heroes, and these camps with your Astral Spirit, and then try to trade with the Crystal Maiden on the side. You notice how she has not been playing out here? It's because she knows she can't fight you, unless the Monkey King is close. Okay, so now you hit 2 Monkey King. You missed the next creep wave coming in, but you know what? That's not the worst. I think you probably just didn't realize a new creep wave is coming in. I think you could have hit this camp with it, though. Yeah, getting chased away. You see, you just can't, fight this guy. This Crystal Maiden needs to watch the videos we just released. Frostbite. Easy kills in this lane. I'm not expecting much from this lane. You just want to survive this lane, and that is okay. If I look at your team comp, you guys have this sick negative armor strategy. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but you do. So PA, let's say she builds a Desolator, that's pretty common. 6 armor reduction. The talent, that's 9. SF, passive, that's 7. So 16 total right now. You got a Dazzle who looks like he's getting Medallion, so that's another 5. Bump it up to 8 with the Solar Crest. Every time he casts a spell, somewhere between 2 and 2.5 armor. You know, we are looking at easily into the negative 30s with this combination. Not to forget your passive, which reduces base armor. So anything from their base armor or from their agility, that's gone. So they have to buy like pure armor items, and that is just like, what is that for these guys? Like, what are they gonna buy? That makes a ton of sense. Like blade mail on the carry, not very likely. Someone could get Solar Crest, sure. Maybe an Assault Cuirass, you know. Greaves on someone, a Lotus Orb. Like, these are reasonable items, but you know, let's sneak peek. Let's check. Did they? All right, we're looking at the screen. So we've got a disarm, so that's sort of similar. No armor item. No armor item. Okay, these I guess are armor items technically. No armor item. No armor item. 1 armor item. So they did not itemize to deal with this passive. So you guys have an awesome negative armor strat. I'll talk about when you come up. I don't think it's a Spirit Vessel game. But what that means is, like, in terms of pure fighting damage, when you go like carry to carry, I think you'll win. I think you'll have crazy damage compared to them because of all this negative armor if you guys are playing together. Oh, and then Invoker. He's got Forge Spirits, which reduce 1 armor per hit up to 10. And then he has like Alacrity to boost up the PA. So to me, this is a game where we like all amplify the PA. So we either make her stronger or help her hit things by providing like crowd control and not letting her get kited too much. So for your own itemization, I want to see something that reflects that. So like, I would suggest Solar Crest, but Dazzle's getting it, so that's fine. Dazzle will do that. You could do like drums or Vlad's, or you could do like a Yule's to set up Stomp. It's also another way to cancel channels like Crystal Maiden's ult. You see Monkey King or Pango start to channel theirs. You interrupt it for a little longer. That would be good. Mess up Lena's Yule's combo. They have some mobile heroes, so setting up your own Stomp, like I said, that's pretty good. A little memey, but maybe you could do a Meteor Hammer because your team does not have a lot of crowd control. That is the weakness of your lineup. You have this incredible synergy with negative armor, but that has cost you in terms of stuns. So maybe Stomp into Meteor Hammer could be cool. I'll leave it up to you. It's a little memey. The point is, I just you don't need to do that much in this lane. You just need to get by until everyone's abilities and items start to come up, and then I think you can force team fights and do pretty well. As long as you're not fighting like in Monkey King ult, in that's an interesting idea, in like Pango ult, you know, things like that. You see how like you just can't fight this guy when his passive goes up. Okay, more regen. Don't hate that. All right, this is in a decent spot for Invoker, so I think this is a time where you can kind of like look around, stop any pulls. Looks like that's what you're doing, so that's good. Think that's fine. In fact, you even have the time. You could go help secure the rune for SF right now. You could walk up. This is still relatively safe for Invoker, so I think right now you could head to this a little before now, actually, like 5 seconds ago. Head up to this bottom river rune here, and then your mid SF can go check top. I didn't see who woke that guy up, but we are seeing why why Monkey King just wins this lane. If he if he had not been woken up and got his passive off, that would have been an acceptable trade. And it wasn't really a trade. It was just like, we're not dying. The fact that he woke up and then he got the passive off let him get that kill. It's just really powerful in this lane when you have someone weak like Invoker, and then you have a melee laner like, ooh, missed the stomp. I mean, that's not really your fault. It was close. I'm not gonna fret about it. I don't know if I would chase this, because I think Monkey King is just to kill you all. Yeah, he's gonna kill you all. All right, this lane sucks. Let's look at top lane. Let's see if we can get out of here. It's not okay. I'm not trying to flame you there. This lane does just suck. Like, draft-wise, this lane sucks, and there's really not much you can do. Now, of course, like, I don't think you had to die there. Like, I think, was that Invoker's second time dying? Yeah, he died, TP'd, and died again. So, like, that kind of started off of letting him get his passive the first time, and then you guys chasing aggressively. So, like, we could have not done that, and they're still winning the lane. Let's open this up. They would still be winning the lane, but he would not have gotten 3 kills just now, and so he'd actually be below PA. And whereas Invoker, like, he's here, but that's not that far behind their offlaner. Oh, it's a offlane Mirana, actually. Instead, I thought it would have been Pango. Well, like I said, we can do weird stuff in pubs, party pubs. But like, we didn't need to go for this aggressive play when they have a Monkey King. I think you just accept, like, hey, we push them off a bit. Let's just get some farm. Like, this is good for us. This is like, getting the kill. That's a little too much. That's pushing it too far. I'm deciding where you should go right now. I guess you have to come bottom, actually, because Invoker doesn't have his TP. You're going to respawn first, and then UTB here for this XP, and probably this next creep wave as well. But if Invoker had his teleport and he could come here... the issue is, usually, I might say... Well, I don't know if I'd usually say this, but in this game, I would say, oh, maybe you could come top, help your team out, because they look like they're doing okay up here. You've got some aggressive potential with Poison Touch and a slow into your, like, Stomp and Astral Spirit. And looks like you took a point in Natural Order, so you're going to reduce some of their armor, like all that. Cool. Problem is, these are two very mobile heroes between Swashbuckle and her leaps, and that makes it very difficult for a lane without any stuns to get a kill. Might still be okay. Like, if you guys zone them out, guarantee PA gets free farm, and then do some, like, stacks and pulls, maybe stack over here. When PA gets her Battle Fury, if she does that, she can farm it up, or SF can do it with his spells. I think that could work. I just don't think you're going to get much down here. Like, you might think, oh, what about Monkey King CM versus Invoker? Isn't that free farm? I think we're seeing that this Monkey King is free farming regardless, and even getting kills on you guys. So I think actually leaving this area to let to not give Monkey King more kills might benefit you, and just let Invoker get whatever XP he can.
Dyer's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
I think yeah, so I think if you had used Astral Spirit on some of those camps first, you may have had the damage to kill that courier. But just a minor thing there. You know, see, like, you can't even do anything. You can't even approach the lane. You're just watching, ready to use Stomp to try to get Invoker out. Like, there's nothing for you to do in this lane. Like, why did we wait? Invoker did it, but, like, why did Invoker wake that guy up? That's a terrible idea. Yeah, see, Monkey King is free farming and killing you guys. So if you remove yourself from the lane, he'll still free farm, but at least he won't be getting the extra gold from killing you. And I think you come top, stack, guarantee the farm for PA. Because like we said, I think later you'll be fine. I think with your sick negative armor strat, it'll be good. Rotate a bunch of heroes up here. Is this worth it? Or down here? I don't know. I think without any heroes top, PA is going to get zoned out. And I think Monkey King will do okay. Ooh, the triple raise. Nice. Yeah, I think Monkey King will do okay in aggressive like try versus try lane, especially with how strong of a start he's had. Whereas PA will not do okay in the like one-on-one, one-on-two scenario. Alright, you gotta play safe. Echo stomps down. Almost up. Alright, you can peek your head out again.
This should make my life
Okay,
easier.
good. Get in the rune. I think stacking there actually would have been better. Gonna go stack the ancient camp, for example, while you wait for the rune. You weren't really doing much under the lane, and that would add, I think it's like 200 gold for your team. Okay, that's pretty good for you guys, actually. Your sleep into like the SF ult isn't a bad way to get kills on Monkey King or Lina. I think you should be playing out further with this PA. I think you were kind of just backing off here. You need to get in front and chase away this this guy. This guy's so low. He's at like half health. You're at full health. You need to like walk out here and be that front line and be with that PA. Okay, so what now? I think you want to play with, what's she building? Okay, she's going for a Deso. So I want PA to finish the Deso. I don't really care what you guys do right now. Just don't lose too many towers. Buy time until she has the Desolator. And then once she has the Desolator, let's see. This guy will be close to 6, and he's got Medallion. You've got 1 point in Natural Order. This guy, yeah, he's about to start leveling up his aura. So at this point, I think you guys could start grouping up, whether it's just 3 of you, the 2 supports and one of these cores, and or Invoker, or maybe even just all of you. Is that good? I'm not sure. But at least a group of you so that we can get the negative armors all together. And I think PA will do really well with the Deso. So what you're doing right now is fine. I want you to just keep defending top. Oh, they stopped being together, actually. Well, I liked what was happening.
I know the drill. Radiant's mid-tower's coming apart.
Everyone is scattered.
Dire's got one last
We
top
need to
tower.
be together. The negative armor strat only works if everyone is together. Alright, so this guy died alone. You died alone top. I think you dying top alone was kind of okay because there was a group of them bottom. There was like the Dazzle, Invoker, PA, and I think SF was in that area. That's okay. You know, they can go push that as a group while you, even if you die top, you're defending this as long as you can. That's okay. Your negative armor from Natural Order, it's technically not even negative armor. It's just like reducing what's there to 0. This doesn't come into play quite yet until you max it out and the enemies level up more. So like you are the least important person for this negative armor strat right now. And that's why I'm okay with you defending lanes while they group up. But then they immediately stopped grouping up after I said that and like scattered again. And anytime it scatters, your negative armor strat is like useless. You guys have to be together. You have to have multiple heroes together to reduce their armor to 0 or less. You're pretty much all doing more than pure damage. All right, let me put it that way. If you're together, you guys have pure damage. When you don't, you have the typical reduced physical damage, right? Don't mind me, I'm just I'm 26 and I can't drink water properly. Okay, we're good. I don't think you need an urn or a spirit vessel. It's like okay on Monkey King or against Monkey King, but Monkey King only gets the healing when he gets 4 stacks of Jingu Mastery out. So an alternative way to deal with this guy's healing is to just kite him a lot. Things like Yules. So like when he gets to 3 stacks on someone, you Yules him, that person runs away, someone else takes the point, and now he has to hit that person 4 times. You just kind of do that kind of stuff, and it's a way to deal with it. Or this guy gets 4 Jingu Mastery stacks, and then you Yules him and dispel the 4 bonus hits. That works. Invoker can also tornado him. I think those are the only dispels you guys have. Yeah. So you guys, like, there are other ways to deal with Monkey King's healing rather than Spirit Vessel. And when I look at their team, like, I don't really need the Spirit Vessel against any of these guys, besides maybe Monkey King. Now, canceling his tree jump, that's pretty cool. But Dazzle's Q can do something very similar. Or just an urn. Just the, like, 800 urn could provide the damage over time to prevent Monkey King from jumping, and I think that would be fine. Or maybe even this guy builds the urn, because he's... I don't know what he is. He doesn't know what he is either. He's not... What is his build? I don't know, guys. But like Invoker getting urn, that would have been okay, I think. It has more synergy with him rather than with you. I think you getting Vlad's or drums would have been really nice. Did this guy build... No. So I think Vlad's or drums to boost these guys up would be really cool. I believe... Alright, this is the Deso, boys. She's got the Deso. Medallion. Bad Juju. Let's start adding it. 5. Let's just do Medallion and Deso, okay? That is 11 armor reduction. 8? 16. Why is she so high? Oh, because she's a agility hero with double Wraith Bands. And maybe a tower bonus when she died. 16. Okay, that's kind of a lot. 6. 15. 8. So 3 of their heroes you push into the negatives. And 2 of them you get to just about baseline. Probably like 3 armor. Oh, wait. 5 armor reduction. You know, you're reducing some of this. So 40%. So she's got 13 base armor. You reduce that to about 7. This guy's got 14 base armor. You reduce that to about 8. So that is about like 6 armor reduction. That is about 6 armor reduction, okay? 3 of you together do pure damage against their heroes. Like, grasp that. That is crazy. I need you guys to get together. All right, let's watch you guys. All right, we got 2 of the supports. And this is sort of working out because she's here. So 3 heroes, easy kill there, right? This guy wasn't even one of the negative armor people. It was just you 2 and like a cold snap. So great so far. You 2 supports, stick together. Stick together. Get, turn around. Get to him. Get to him. 5. Let's say 2 spells, right? Because usually you save Shallow Grave. So let's say you cast Poison Touch, Shadow Wave. Let's just say you cast 2 spells. So we got 5, 4, that's 9, 14. And we estimated yours to be about 6 against... Oh, you've even gotten another point in it. So now you're up to 60%. So you can bump it up. Let's say 7 now. Against Monkey King and Mirana. They had the most armor, so that's all we care about. 7. I forgot what number we were at when adding these together. I think it was 14. What was it? It was 5, 9, 14. And then we'll say yours is now like 7. So like 21. Pure damage. 3 of you together. Get together. It doesn't work when you're split up. You gotta be together. So like usually I wouldn't hate what you're doing. I wouldn't hate the fact that you're like split pushing a bit, freeing up a lane, except that you can die on your own. And that they can die on their own. But when you're together, you probably win fights. There's no need to risk your lives individually when you can just like be together and force an objective, I think. All right, PA's here. She needs one more. Dazzle's coming. Okay. And maybe someone else? Should be you. I want you to go bottom. You better come down here. You better come down here. Do it. Okay, there we go. We're walking. Woo, close. Oh, he does die. No, where'd the others go? Guys. Guys. Boys. 3 together is pure damage. Get together. Did you see how much damage he did? As a dazzle? Alright, we got all these people together. Let's get this tower. Did you see that? Did you see that? Let's watch his perspective. 15 armor on this guy, okay? Doesn't have dragon scaling. Did you see? Look at that. 14, 15. Okay, 14 base armor. Down to 2. 30%. He's getting some from the tower right now. 53%. 53%. 20%. This guy is taking 30% more physical damage right now. PA comes in. He is taking 7% increased physical damage. From 53% reduction down to 20, down to -7. Look at this. It's 18 minutes into the game. This guy had 15 armor, 20 under the tower, and a little more if he had this dragon scale in. He really should. I don't know if this is maybe he just picked it up and forgot to swap it in. Is this not absurd? I'll answer that, guys. It's absurd. That's why we need to be together. What? Oh, she like procced a hit there. That's really unfortunate. She got hit by the arrow. If Dazzle had been there, Flame Dazzle, where's Dazzle Grave? I'm just kidding. But really, there's like no reason not to be together. That Monkey King would have died even faster with the medallion. And then when she gets hit by arrow, Grave or heal and she's fine. In fact, you guys just kill the Mirana because she's got negative armor too. Monkey King had negative armor and he had 16. She has what? She has the same armor as this guy. So she also has like -7. To me, you guys are making this game harder than it needs to be by just not being together. Okay, look, we're all together. That was sick. Let's go look at her armor. So originally she had like 16, right? I think we're a little bugged out because I was jumping back and forth. But she had like 16 before, and now we see that she's actually down to like negatives when SF's here. Look at this. Look at this. -14. Look. Deleted. Let's look at these other guys' armor. She only has 9. She has 7. She's got 12. They are all way into the negatives when you guys are together. I can't repeat this enough. This is the game plan, is to like just walk as a group and just right click people. You'll win. And that's why I think the Vlad is good. So we're going to start speeding up here while I just talk about some items. That's why I think the Vlad is good, because we're already doing bonus damage with our physical attacks. It's more than pure. So why not go ahead and strengthen our right click a little bit more, plus grant some lifesteal, because we're already doing so much extra damage. Now we're going to heal even more. That's going to be really good, because let's say even if this guy gets 4 bonus hits, and he gets the 130 bonus damage and this bonus lifesteal, PA might still be able to man-fight him because she just has increased damage and heal. Like, obviously that's not ideal, but she's going to have this on every single hit, where this guy needs to get 4 hits, and then he heals for 4 hits, and then he's got to do another 4 hits. So, like, when you average it out, like, this Vlad's really kind of helps to counter this Monkey King passive. What else? We talked about the medallion, the solar crest. Those are really good just to throw on the PA, I would say. You can either use them aggressively, and in fact, I kind of wouldn't even hate it if you got both. Like, this guy gets Solar Crest to use on PA, and you get the medallion to use aggressively. Like, I don't hate that, honestly. But Dazzle with his negative cooldown, he can just use it both defensively and aggressively. So you don't really need to. It's kind of wasteful, to be honest. Drums of Endurance, bonus attack speed. I don't know why I stopped playing. We can just play and look at this. Bonus attack speed. So you get 6 charges, but when you guys are grouped together, you're going to give that to everyone, and you're going to win that fight because you're all at pure damage, right? Pipe, I think, could be pretty good too, because we've already established we are winning any right-click war. So the way we lose that is through spells. That's why I think she could get a BKB right now. Or you could get a pipe to help reduce some of this magic damage. Glimmer is like okay, but like I want you guys to be grouped up, so why not get a pipe and benefit everyone? Your offlaner usually would be the guy to get that, but we have an invoker, so let's move it down to you because the medallion is already being picked up by Dazzle. So, if we're not doing Vlad's, why not the pipe? The Yules to set up the right click. So we said like, oh, okay, if they like combo the PA, if they do like a bunch of magic spells, that's how they get us. We just want to be able to like right click them. So when we see spells coming out, we can Yules them, disrupt them. Like this is our game plan as ET. We have the damage when we are together. So what items can I buy to help us actually do the damage? Not get instantly deleted by like Alina or like chain stunned by some of these things. Those are the items we're looking for. And I don't think a Spirit Vessel does that. Spirit Vessel like brings in more damage that we don't need. It brings in some survivability that with a Dazzle you don't need. And like a Vlad's would have done the same thing. Nice. Okay, right now, double kill, what do you do? Look at this minimap. I'm not going to say it yet. I'm already like, you should kind of have the idea because I'm telling you to look at the minimap. What do we do? We killed 2 heroes. Pango, big team fighter. Let's go get mid, right? We already have this bottom tower down here. Let's get this mid tower. SF, he can join us or not. SF could shove out top, or he could make his way mid and join us up. 5 heroes to take this tower. A bit of a heavy commitment, but you know what? The mid tower is pretty important. Why not? And maybe they tried to defend it. They think like, oh, maybe we can like stall for time. If you have 5 heroes there, you like tower dive, you get 3 kills and the tower. That's worth bringing 5 heroes for. So instead, we've smoked. Now, if we all came, this would be good, but you're here by yourself. Deep warding, I don't hate that. But what if you just walked in here? Like, the 4 of you walk in here. Tell me what happens. If anyone's there, you just kill them. A smoke is to, like, sneak up on someone because, like, you need the element of surprise to get a kill or to win a team fight. Like, do you need that when it's 5 versus 3 right now because you just killed 2 people? No, not really. You can just walk in here, drop a bunch of sentries to see if they have vision, de-ward all of it. If they didn't have any vision, then you just place your wards. If they did have vision, you de-ward it, and then you just go put your ward somewhere else, or maybe a little deeper, somewhere sneaky, that kind of thing. And you don't really need to be smoked right now. And like the 2 of you smoked, Dazzle and ET. Okay, we're reducing their armor down to like nothing still between the 2 of us. But who does the damage? Right? ET don't do that much damage. You need one of these guys. That's why I keep saying, like, you got to group the 2 supports who provide like a lot of the negative armor, and then the cores who provide the damage and even more negative armor, actually. I think you should just walked away, right? So like, we had a 5 versus 3, and we just died. I don't mean to flame you, but it's like, why? Why did this happen? When I look at this minimap, I got like a PA farming an empty lane. I got, originally an SF was there, now he's here. Now Invoker's farming an empty lane. Like, why isn't this tower dead, And the reason I'm being harsh on it is because this is the mid game. This is like your question, like, what do we do in the mid game? This is the mid game. This is like, you just win the game. This is this is where we're at. Is there not a better item than... Why doesn't she take like Well, I guess this guy took it. I think she should have the pupils gift. And SF take the Imclaw. I don't know. I guess tier 3s are going to be up not too far. I don't think she needs to go back for the Battle Fury, by the way. I think you guys can actually win right now. I mean, not like right now, but like 20 to 30 minutes. I think you guys just put yourself in a position to win. Just straight up. Just go together to every single objective. Get a pick off along the way, go down to an objective. How do you ever lose a fight? You could do Roshan right now. You saw how much. Let's go check out Roche. Roche has 27 armor right now. 6, 11, 18. Already down to whatever. He summons a Forge Spirit to hit this guy a couple times. You know, I'll be honest, guys. I'm not sure if this applies to Roshan. I actually don't play enough ET or see him enough to know if it works on Roshan. If it does, great. Like, you're going to reduce a ton of armor. Even if you don't, like, you have enough negative reduction between everyone else. All right, here we go. There's no way this is a lost fight. I refuse to believe it. You guys win this, right? I would say this is winning. Even though it's a little scattered. We didn't have the whole team together quite yet. See why we're winning this fight. Let's wait for you to get down here. So I don't think PA should be chasing this right now. Part of grouping up means just focusing the same guy. So you guys are a bit scattered right now. That forced Dazzle on the front lines, and now we've lost some of our stuff. But take a look at Lena. She actually has 0 armor, because as long as you are near, you've maxed out your passive, which, by the way, was a great choice. I'm glad you did this. This guy, 0 armor, right? Why is she chasing the Mirana that's not affected by the 0 armor? You know? Oh, look at Lena. Oh, because you're too far. You're too far now. Okay. Let's see this. 43% increased damage. Where's everyone? 29% increased damage. Absurd. Your cores are hitting for like 300 damage right now. Is that not ridiculous? Farming is to establish an advantage for when you can like finally force objectives. You guys can force objectives right now. There's no need to farm anymore. Obviously, you should still farm along the way. Not you, like the team. But like, look, 4 people. Who's hitting the tower? Who's hitting the tower? Oh, guys, 3 people are dead. One's here, one's here. Why is only PA at this tower? Get down there! Let's go check out this tower. This tower should be dead. There should be 4 of you hitting this tower with SF. I'm sorry, it doesn't affect buildings. He didn't take that talent. But you'll have Alacrity, and you'll have 2 very strong right-clicking cores hitting this building, and she's got the armor reduction, so there's no reason this tower shouldn't be dead. And she might get it on her own. Let's see. Uh-oh. Didn't get this tower, and PA died. We're gonna pause here. I'm silence. Let's think about this. I don't know why I'm being so sassy in this replay, but I'm feeling it. Let's just keep going. What did you guys do in the meantime, right? So, if the 4 of you had stayed bottom, this tower, I would say you get it in about like 5-10 seconds. Because look how fast PA is getting it. If she had like another person or 2 hitting it, she would have gotten this, and no one would have rotated. And what did you guys do in the meantime? We farmed like a camp. We shared a wave together. SF left. He farmed 1 camp. You could have just taken this tower And then, like, why? Okay, you're playing in a team, so I'm going to flame your teammates a little bit, and you can share this with them. You take this tower, you take this outpost. Why farm your own jungle when you can farm their jungle and pressure this tower? Anyone who walks out, you kill them, right? Why give them all? Look, SF coming back here gives them all this space and this space. SF farming here only gives them this space, because if they move to your side, technically it's open, so they could move here. But it's scary for them because you guys could rotate in very quickly. But if SF is here, this is already safe. This feels very safe. And frankly, they might still come into your jungle a little bit, because he's all the way back here. He should be up here. You should all be together. At least 3 of you. 2 of you and 1 of these guys at all times. Going down somewhere. And Invoker, he's the random, you know? So if he follows, great. If he doesn't follow, whatever. You don't need him. It's just the 4 of you. The 4 of you are strong enough to win this game right now, I feel like. I mean, I might be exaggerating a little bit because they are like 2K up. But like, look at all the fights we've seen when you guys are together. It goes very smoothly. Because you do like 50% extra damage. Usually you reduce your damage by 50%, okay? Look at this. He has 50% damage reduction. This is how he usually plays the game. You guys push him into like the negative 50s. That is 100% more damage than this guy like expects or is used to. Is that not absurd? It is. So this tower could be dead. And then we could make our way to Roshan. Like, you guys can do Roshan like anytime you want. Anytime you get a kill, we can do Roshan. I don't need Invoker. You could tell him on the mic if you want or not. He does not need to cast a single spell besides to use Alacrity on PA. As long as he does that, he can do whatever else he wants. I don't care what he does. Preferably he would use Cold Snap on whoever we're trying to kill, and use Tornado to cancel channels and dispel his Jingu, you know, useful things. But as long as PA is Alacrity, that's like all I need out of this Invoker. All right, let's see what happens here. 4 together, this is good. You want PA to farm a little bit? Sure. I kind of interrupted myself last time I was saying. She doesn't need the Battle Fury. Battle Fury is to farm. I think it's really weird to get a Desolator and then back for a Battle Fury. If you go Desolator first, it's because you plan to fight and win. So after Desolator, you should get like Basher, BKB, Manta, SNY, like that kind of stuff. Going back for a Battle Fury is really weird to me. Especially because, as I've mentioned from the last however long, I think you guys can just go. Like, I know you're behind in money, but like, I think you can just go. And so I don't really see what this Battle Fury adds. I think it's actually just slowing down your timing. I think just getting more fighting items and going is like the way. Like BKB would be done just about now. You get Roshan, you can push high grounds. Like already. Okay, what's happening here? Kind of awkward. I think she should have been dead. We did get Lina in the end, actually. You're gonna pay the price for it. Looks like they're gonna get SF2. Was this worth it? Oh, come on, they were all bottom. Hit this tower. That's better. Well, I guess farming ancient, that's kind of good too.
This should make my life easier.
I don't think you needed to... I don't think there should be even trades right now. I think you guys should just be winning right now. Oh, very fast Yule's timing by that guy. Impressive. What are you doing? Just chilling in base. Alright, you're defending a bit. Nice. Leaving it for your core. Very, very kind of you. Astral Spirit can check high ground, right? I'm like super sorry. Hit the mic. My bad, guys. I am extremely confident Astral Spirit can check high ground. I think that sentry you want to place like on the ground. Yeah. You did it. So same thing over here. I think your sentry should be like down here, and then Astral up here. And in fact, that would have let you get this. I see this ward on the minimap. It would have been here. If you had placed your sentry on the ground, you would have gotten that. And in fact, their ward, I assume, is being placed here because that is where like the sentry does not reach. I think this is probably it. I don't know what this weird bug is, so I'm going to guess it's the ward. We're just farming a lot. I think you guys just don't realize that you guys are really powerful together. I think PA is your strongest hero right now, and I think she can kill like anyone she wants as long as the two supports are next to her, and all the better if she's Alacrity or if SF is in the area providing his aura. I kind of see you guys like playing this like split up and farm game, and I think it just stems from the fact that you don't realize how powerful you are. Do you want to take a full 5-on-5 fight? Maybe not, because they actually have pretty decent spells. But like if you can, like if you see one hero go top and then you all quickly rush bottom and get a kill before that guy rotates in, awesome. Or like if you take these small skirmishes where it's like 3-on-3, generally favors you, I would say. I think you guys should just be like all going together and not feeding these kind of kills like this. Yeah, SF is on his own. I think you guys like weren't all on the same page there. Oops. Okay, you know what? PA is apparently taking racks down there. Let's see what's happening here. Is he about to solo all of you? He is. Oof. This was almost incredible and then ended up very sad. What's PA up to though? Did get a T3. Is this worth it? I kind of don't think so. It may seem worth it, like, oh, we gotta. I mean, okay, let me change it. Yes, it was generally good for you. You got a tier 3 and you got Lena's buyback. This is generally good. What I was saying before is that you didn't need to do it like this. You guys could have done a straight up fight in your jungle, take Roshan, and then force a high ground objective. And you didn't need to like sacrifice a bunch of people. And like if she hadn't bought back, you know, like I don't even know why she's buying back. You have enough people alive to defend it. You all three died to MK. It was like really close. It was almost a fantastic play by you guys, honestly. But like Monkey King is strong if you don't kill him and he gets his stuff off. And like PA is a super strong hero who would really synergize with like all the negative armor of her teammates. Her negative armor alone is not enough, right? She has 9 negative armor. Like that's good, but he's got 21 armor. So instead of, you know, her negative 9 brings him down to like 30, 40% physical resist. Instead of the, what'd we say, like negative 50% instead. I think there's no real reason not to be playing together in this case. Oh, no. Okay, she's out. Never mind. I thought she was going to die there. Okay, let's speed up a bit. Let's see what neutrals there are while we're doing this. Keen Optic is okay. I think Faded Brooch is cooler for you. I would have preferred Titan Sliver for PA. The silence is like cool and all. The attack speed's nice. She doesn't need the magic bonus damage because her insane physical damage is far higher with this lineup, And so the extra base damage is worth more, in my opinion. And then the extra magic resist and status resistance is so that, like, in a prolonged fight, you guys will win because of your negative armor strat. And because Dazzle provides a lot of sustained regen. The way you lose is to get burst down and lose the synergy of the strat. So these kind of like survivability items with like Titan Sliver, or like we mentioned, the Pipe and the Vlads, that is to help you not get burst down and to sustain a bit more and to, start deleting characters with your negative armor. Oh, Orb of Destruction, that's sick. Get that on PA. And then Titan Sliver can go to SF. Quickening Charm isn't bad, but I just need them not to get burst. They have the damage. I just need them to survive. They don't need to cast any spells. Although it is kind of nice with BKB. Maybe if it's even nicer on Dazzle, though. Dazzle's going for the Greaves instead of the Solar Crest. I guess that's okay. I really like the Solar Crest, though. I think Arcanes into, like, Solar Crest. Heck, just boots. Nah, the Arcanes is pretty good. Do you even need the mech? I guess it helps to prevent getting burst. I don't know. I just want someone to get a Solar Crest and to put it on PA. Look at this PA. Orb, Deso, Talent, Solar Crested. It would be absurd with the negative armor. She kills everyone before they can even react. All right, back to you. Let's see what else. Yeah, I do think you guys should have done Roshan already. Grab, like, get a kill or two, and then just go do Roshan. Okay, smoking up. Let's see it. Let's see it. All get together. Invoker, come along. Play some deep wards. Uh-oh, they're doing Roshan. Guys, they're doing Roshan. Isn't that a Sunstrike? Why'd you guys see that? Is this just, like, mini-mapped? Aw, it was a mini-map bug. No detection. Kill this. Kill her. Look at that. Look at that. Let's watch her perspective. She's feeling great, right? Level 23, 11 armor. Feels so good. Goes invis. Down to negative 18 just between the two of them. She BKB'd. Like, that'll save you from right clicks. Look, now that you're here, still in the negative armor. You're not even affecting her with your passive yet. You need to get in there. Oh my gosh. Get next to him. Get. Dude, ET. Get there. It only applies around your body. Get next to him. That was an Aegis fight for them. Easy. You have to just run in. That's why I think the Vlad is kind of useful for you. Also, give yourself some survivability with your right clicks. You like need to be in these fights to get natural order off. If you're too far, it's just not applying. And they have, like, this guy's 22 armor that you reduce by standing next to him. That's kind of why Yules is really good. You can get close and then Yules yourself. Ghost Scepter, not too bad. Your job is just like provide auras and help control and to like stand next to people. So whatever you need to do that. And what you need to do that is like just to be like tanky-ish. Health, armor, magic resist. Not getting hit with like Ghost Scepter, Yules, Invis with magic, Glimmer Cape, stuff like that. Alright, you guys should be able to get this. I think you guys could just go bottom, actually. Oh, forget this. Oh, forget going for kills. Just get the buildings. Okay, okay. Go bottom. I don't think you guys need the mid. Don't forget, you already got the racks down there. These creeps in the mid wave break the back door for the whole set. So I think you guys could have bottom racks already right now. Okay, still fine. You guys lose this game? How do you not win right here, actually? 2 sets of racks, and then just go top? Like, go push top alone? Or not alone, but like, as a team, just only go top? You guys lose. Or do you guys win this? And it's just like delayed? Alright, this guy just screwed up very badly. Used his ult on nothing. It's fine. Head top. Head top. By the time you push in top and get down, this ult, 90 seconds. So you guys can get this and be at their T3 before it's up. If someone goes there right now and starts pushing and everyone else makes their way top, it'll work. It's actually an incredible opening for you guys. Me seeing that ult tells me the game's over. If it was in my game, not to like humble brag or whatever, this was me playing. But you know, the higher you go, you need to identify when you have opportunities. Monkey King using his ult like that, what's stopping you from getting this last one? It's Monkey King ulting here because he is one of the strongest heroes right now. It's ulting this tower and winning a team fight around like Pango ult and some burst and stuff. Like a Mirana arrow ends and he monkey ults on that. The fact that he doesn't have his Monkey King ult is an incredible weakness right now, and it's an opportunity to go high ground. So at a higher level, what's happening right now, if anyone's talking the game, which usually I talk, but sometimes other people talk, it'll be like, Monkey King just used ult, everyone go top right now, right now, right now. Like everyone is saying it at the same time at our level. Like we can identify that this is him missing his ult here and getting nothing is literally the pathway to victory in the next 90 seconds. And I'm trying to like make a big deal out of it just to emphasize like, what am I trying to emphasize? I don't know, the importance of oh, please don't die here. Oh no. Okay, let's finish our point. The reason I'm trying to emphasize this so much is like, you really have to identify when you have an opportunity to win a game or not. And or like not even the whole game, like an opportunity to get a tower and then you have to get that tower, or like an opportunity to get Roshan, which I mentioned like around 20 minutes. I was like, you guys can do Rosh anytime you get a kill, and then they got Roshan first. They, who don't have this incredible negative armor synergy, got Roshan first. So like I want to emphasize, you have to identify when you can do something and then you want to do it. That Monkey King ult was a particularly big opportunity. That was like, if we literally go 5-man top and walk down, we will mega them, and that will lead to the victory in the next 90 seconds. If we don't win, like we at least get damage on the T3, and that provides us, that makes our next attempt easier because we only have to get through like half the T3. You know, even if we don't win here, it's still a big opportunity to get tier 2s and to push in the T3 at least a little bit, if not win the whole way through. So the fact that PA came top and no one else was here and they get this kill, you just lost your opportunity. Monkey King will now like safely get his ult up, and now we have to, I still think you're in a good position, but now you have to wait for her to come up. So this is not the end of the world, but it is, it's making the game harder than it needs to be. You guys all need to get out right now. Okay, Lena kill. This helps to balance out the PA kill. You guys just want to get out. Don't engage this. Just get out. Just get out. The negative strat only works when we have everyone. Or not everyone, but like 3 or more. And we lost 2 of the negative armor people, which means at most we only have 2 negative armor people. Ooh! Nice. Nice. Looks like you're building Lotus Orb next. I think your mind is in the right spot to like strengthen up the PA, but I do just think like Solar Crest or Vlad's would be better. I think you sent me this game a while ago though, and I think I didn't have those videos up yet. But hopefully now, if you haven't already, check out the Vlad's video. Lotus Orb video will come out tomorrow. I don't think you terribly need it this game, because the biggest stun you have to worry about are like all AoE or like the arrow. And so Lotus Orb doesn't save from any of that. It saves and dispels from a couple other things, but like it's not so critical in my opinion. All right, people scattered around again. Like I got distracted talking about your items. Let's go back. When did PA respawn? PA respawns right now. What should you do? This is a self-answer. You guys give it a shot right here. Think about it. Take a look at this mini map. What do you think you should do? Ding, ding, ding. You're right. I hope. All just go top. Why? This Rax is gone. This Rax is gone. All we need is this top set of racks. Are there any other objectives that could help us? Outposts? Yeah, sure. It's only 37 minutes though, so not that critical. And, you know, looking at levels, it's not really going to make or break anything. We got a couple people at 25 already. No one else that close. You know, if we have both outposts, is it a significant advantage? Not really. Any other objectives? Roshan. Roshan's not going to spawn yet, but you still want to be in control of this area. So if all 5 of you go top, doesn't that make it easier to de-ward their side and to place a lot of wards? And then just keep playing in this area. If they want to defend this tower for a long time, it's fine. Sit here for 5 minutes, see what happens. I'll tell you what happens. Your mega creeps will push down both lanes. It'll take a while, sure, but they'll get here. Hey, look, you're already getting some chip damage on these towers. If the enemy team wants to sit 5 here to defend this tower against your 5, let them. Don't commit to a fight under their tower, but just let them be here. And your team, your creeps will whittle this down. Eventually someone leaves, and then you force the 5 versus 4 fight. And that works for you, and then you win. So they can't really fight here, and they won't. They shouldn't. If they stall for 5 minutes, let them. Back off a little when this spawns, and go get it. Wait for them, actually. Once you with your deep wards, you guys wait up here, and let them feel nervous. Let them feel like, oh, they're doing rush on, we gotta go. And then they all rush up into, like, you see them coming, and you, like, echo stomp, combo them, or everything. You kill someone who, like, a support who happens to, like, peek up here to try to do this. PA jumps him and deletes him. And now it's a 5v4. You can go do Roshan. The game plan is, like, very simple. Everyone get together right now and just go top. I only care about this section of the map right now. All 5 heroes in this section right now. The fact that we're split up means that they can kill us. I don't think we lose a 5-on-5 fight. So the only way we lose is when we have individual heroes who get burst down by their lineup. Kind of like this right there. And now PA's alone. They could go on her if they find her. No, okay, you've got together. But they could find the 2 of you. And remember, we said we need 3. We need 3 people for the negative armor strat to come up. And it comes from the 4 heroes on your team. We don't include Invoker. As long as there's 3 of you guys, your negative strat comes online. So 4 together like this, that's fine. 5 together like this, fine. But where did I say we need it to be? In this area. So right now, what do you got? 1 sentry, or 2 sentries, 1 ward. What's Dazzle got? 4 sentries, 2 wards. Okay, that's kind of enough. You guys could smoke right here. Looks like you've got one. SF's TPing up here. I don't think he should. I think you guys should smoke together right here. Walk this way, I think. Shove out mid, smoke. You can wait to see if someone shows mid. If no one does, sneak in this way or sneak in this way. It's a little scary because you have to go up high ground. You're going to place a ton of sentries in this area. You're going to sentry this whole area and place a couple wards in this area, and you're only going to keep playing in this area. And you're going to stay S5 because anyone you run into, like, how do you lose? If all 5 of you are together, and I said you will win 5-on-5s at this point, any number of heroes you run into, you'll be okay. 5-on-5, we win. 5-on-4, we win. 5-on-3, we win. We just need 5. And of course, that's oversimplifying it. You know, if the 5 of you run up here and then you, like, run into the Pango ult and all their ults, you're going to lose. So don't let that happen. But, like, you know, be together and help each other out. One person take lead. Why not send the Invoker? I don't care about that much. So send the Invoker. When they go on him, Dazzle graves him, maybe? Or you let him die. I don't know. And then you guys see where everyone is and you can fight. I'm worried that SF TPing up here is going to lead to, like, someone getting picked off. But it looks like you guys are all running up, so that's okay. All right, let's keep going. All together. All together. D-ward along the way. You could even buy a gem now if you wanted, because you just need vision in this area. All right. 1 D-ward. Great. I don't mind this ward either. All right, great. I was worried we were going to commit a lot there on that illusion. We didn't. Let's try to get another couple D-wards and sentries here. So this is good. Good sentry. Uh-oh. Dazzle too far up on his own. Dazzle's the backliner. If anyone, I think it should be you or Invoker taking point. Maybe the SF. PA needs to wait to see people and to help delete the most important targets. And Invoker's kind of a good counter initiator with all his spells, so like maybe he doesn't go first, but then he's also the least important person on our team, so you know. I think you can go ahead and place a high ground ward because I want you guys to fight to the death in this area, and so it's okay to have these wards. I think you need to sentry this area. Sentry maybe this high ground too. I'd be okay with that.
Guess what's happening to Dire's box tower?
Who left? Oh, it's the Invoker. All right. You know, in chat, you know, try to tell him to stay with you. If he leaves, I guess, hey, you at least it's not one of you guys. All right. Whoa, 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 buddy. Look at this tiny ass aura. I need you there. I need you on the front lines. The second this guy yules this guy, that tells me we're going to hopefully get this ult combo off before he can... This guy didn't even buy a BKB, okay? We're going for the ult combo on this guy, and I want to kill him in the time the fear is done. What does that mean? You need to amplify their damage. 100. First off, 25 base resistance that you would remove. And then look at his armor right now. He's affected by -16. If we go back, where is he? 26 plus 5. If you were on top of this guy, you remove 26 armor. Is that not absurd? It is. Okay, this guy should die. He dies. Oh, okay. That should have been easier. He almost lived. He should have died before the fear ended, I think. And then you just like, you use your ult down this path. And then all these guys would be scared to be here right now. And frankly, with this guy dead and like your ult going this way, I think you just fight 4 right here. So let's see what happens actually. Uh-oh, PA on her own. Nice grade. What did we talk about? 3 together. We got like 2-on-2s. You guys chasing a Pango. She's alone again. Someone provide vision. Yes, dive this man. End this man. I think it's not win right here, actually. Where are your creeps? A little up there. I'm gonna go get these creeps. There we go. 2 siege. It's perfect. Let's go. Roshan's up. I think you can just win, though. Just, yeah, Alacrity PA. Oh, you do end here. I thought this game was like 48 minutes for some reason. Looks like you guys just end. I played myself. All right, there we go. You guys did win. For some reason, I thought you guys lose. Okay. So, summary time for people that didn't want to watch the whole video. The lane started off awfully because of the draft, and I honestly don't blame you. I expect you to lose that lane, and it's okay. I don't need you to win that lane. You guys had a really good negative armor strategy that requires at least 3 of you to be together, and the more 3 of you being between the party, because it's you guys that have the negative armor synergy. 3 of you together, or 4, is all you need. So I don't care if the lane goes badly. Your itemization could have changed a little bit to help you out, like not getting that Orb of Venom. But at the end of the day, we're just trying to survive that lane until a couple items come online, until SF hits like, you know, level 12 or something. And PA starts to work on like a... I liked what she did. I liked going the Deso first, and I think that lets you fight. I don't think she needs the Battle Fury. I think that was bad. I think that should have been like a BKB, Basher, whatever. If PA had gone for a Battle Fury, still fine. The 3 of you, Dazzle, ET, and SF, and then hopefully the Invoker, but he's the random, so who knows. You guys do stuff while PA, once she has her Battle Fury, she farms the Desolator, and then once she has the Desolator, it's fight time. Get together. Next item should be like BKBs at that point, and just win the game, because we emphasized it enough. I know this is a summary in case you guys didn't watch, but with all of you guys together, you push their armor so far into the negative. It's absurd, way into the negative, because none of them were buying armor items. And so you're just doing insane amounts of damage. And you just need to be together and not split up, get picked off, because that's how you lose, is getting individual heroes burst instead of taking the sustained long team fight, which heavily benefits you guys, especially with the PA. And so that's kind of how you were able to win. Eventually, you guys did take enough fights together to win, but it could have happened way sooner. I think by like 20 minutes, I was saying you could get together already. In fact, let's just check when... So first, let's check the net worth graph. Yeah, so Monkey King was doing well, but like your PA was doing okay too, so you don't have to feel too bad. That's kind of why I said like don't worry too much about this lane. Actually, I don't think I said it, but like top should have been going okay, because like Pango Mirana is not that strong of a lane, I feel like. But then let's check when where is she? 15-minute Deso. This is go time. 18-minute treads, maybe that's go time. Somewhere here, this is go time. You guys are already ready to group up and move together. And your itemization could have reflected that a bit, so that's something I want you to think about. But together, I just think it's really difficult to fight you guys. And you just take whatever objectives you want. That gives you guys a gold advantage, and that helps you. You don't have to go high ground right away. You can kind of wait it out. You can get Aegis. You can keep them trapped in their base, farm up a bit. Whatever. You're in an advantage. You're in a position to win at that point. And then you just, once you get the Aegis, BKB, something like that, then it's time to go get the high ground. You go from there. And yeah, that's that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.